Today we are learning how to formulate this Molato soap. I call it super active Molato soap. See how beautiful the Molato soap looks like. It is beautiful, right? Welcome to CV Glow and thank you for stopping by. I will plead with you to subscribe to our channel, thereby joining our glowing family. Also like, comment and share our video. That way you are supporting this great work we are doing on this channel. In case you want to join our skincare training, contact the WhatsApp number you're seeing on your screen. Chat us up and the training will kickstart right away. Like I earlier said, today we are learning how to formulate Molato soap. This Molato soap will lighten your skin, but then if you have a sensitive skin, please, this Molato soap is not for you. It goes for all skin type except your skin is sensitive. Whether oily, dry skin, normal skin, you can use this Molato soap. But if your skin is sensitive, I repeat, this Molato soap is not for you because it is very strong. So without wasting much of your time, let us jump right into the video. Remember to join the glowing family by subscribing to our channel. Please also click on the notification bell so that you will not miss any of our videos uploaded. I also want to plead with you to follow our social media handles. Just check in the description box. You will see the links to our Instagram, to our Facebook, to our TikTok. Support us by following us. Thank you. Let us make our super active whitening Molato soap.
To begin, this is my work area. I sanitize it really well. Like I always tell you, don't skip this part. Everything I am using in formulating this soap is well sanitized. My tray in which I will use to grate my soap on it, my grater is well sanitized, and this is our base soap. If you have been watching my channel, you know that this is my favorite soap because the soap is amazing. In this pack there are 3 soaps, so I'm using 4 of this pack. To know the original, please, this soap is produced by Belvie Beauty Element. You can see the logo there. Yeah, it's produced in, I think it's in Philippines. Removing the soap from the pack, you can see we have 3, making 12 of the soaps, and one of the soap is 100 grams. So we are using 1200 grams. I took my time and I shared the soap into smaller particle like this off camera. And our second soap is Terminator soap. There's another Terminator. This is the Carrot Terminator. You will not want to use another color to make your Molato soap because it will change the color, right? So I'm using the Carrot. Also check to know the original, and one of the soap is 200 grams, and I'm using 5 of the Terminator soap, which is Carrot. Going ahead to shed it really well into smaller particles so that it can blend well, then incorporate with others. Our next soap is this K Brother soap, Carrot soap. This soap is Hacho. It is written for black spot mask on face. This soap is very strong. All the soaps I'm using, they are very harsh soap. So this is how to know the original. You see the logo, K Brother soap. Please don't buy any of the fake. All the soaps I'm showing you, they are all original. That is why I'm able to get the result I am looking for. So don't go and buy fake. When you open in the pack, you can see, even on the plastic you see K Brothers. On the soap you still see the logo K Brothers. Please be careful. Don't go and buy the fake. Don't shed in the soaps, the 3 soaps I have shown you. I'm gonna pour it into my very clean bowl. Clean and sanitize. Always clean and sanitize. Our next soap is this RDL soap. It is papaya whitening soap. There are different types of RDS. So you can see at the corner, you see with vitamin. They have so many vitamin. They are made with so many vitamin. Like you saw it, you can see manufactured by RDF, Pharmaceutical, Labora. It is written there. Please check all these things to know you are using the original. Even when you remove from the plastic, you still see the logo RDL. And our next soap is Larissa soap. The RDA soap, I use 5 as well. The K Brother soaps, I use 5 as well. And our Larissa soap, I am using 5. This is a very soft soap. It is super effective. And our next soap, it is glutathione injection soap. Glota AC, zero problem. This soap is super whitening. See, like I said, this Molato soap is not for those that have a sensitive skin. You see, extreme whitening soap. So I'm using 3 of that. And I'm using 3 of this nano extra white soap. This one also is a very harsh soap, very strong. That is why I said this Molato soap is not for those that have sensitive skin. If you have a sensitive skin, please, it is not for you. Don't use it. The reason why you are seeing I'm using this glutathione injection 3 and I'm using this nano, because I went to the shop and I did not see the soaps. If I had seen nano whitening soap, I would have used 5 of it. Or if I have seen glutathione injection, I would have used 5 of it. So I saw just this, so I had to balance them up. So whichever one, you can choose just to use the glutathione injection, use 5 of it. You can choose just to use the nano extra white, use 5 of it. Okay, if you like, you can combine it as I have done mine. I told you the reason is because the nano soaps were not up to the 5. That's why I added the glutathione injection, because they will do the job. So after grading our soaps, right? Yeah, remember the soap I showed you before, the Larissa soap and the RDS soap. That is it. I have grated it with the other ones I've shown you. Then I've poured it into my bowl. Then now we have our ozone soap. I'm using the pink because I love the color. Ozone soap is ozone soap. It's just the color difference. So you should choose your color wisely depending on what you are producing. So done grating the nano soap and the glutathione injection. I've poured it as you have seen it. Now I'm going to use my anti-stretch mark soap, and I'm using Amos white soap. When it comes to soap, if you want to use an anti-stretch mark, use the soap. Don't go and use, if you use Shenique for anti-stretch mark here, Shenique is not a stay-on product. It will not do the job in the soap. So I'm using 2 of my Amos soap. Shade it together with the ozone soap I earlier shown you. Then pour it into the mixing bowl. I am making like the Molato soap is quite much, not that much, but it's quite much, as you can see the quantity. So these are my soaps. I'm going to be using 5 liters shower gel to soften my soap. The reason why I'm not using water, because I don't want water to reduce the potency of my soap. So rather, I should use shower gel. It might seem much, but it is not much. It will shock you that after I open this bucket, everything must have soaked into the soap, and it is looking very dry, as if we haven't added liquid. So use your shower gel. Any shower gel of your choice, use it. Don't use water in softening your soap, because it will reduce the potency of your soap. I have told you already. So that's my shower gel. Just leave it like that. Don't bother to mix it. It will go down. It will soak into the soap on its own. My next active is skin free milk. Skin free milk is very harsh, very strong whitening concentrate, whether it is serum. I'm going to go ahead and use 125 mils of that skin free milk, pouring it into the mixture. The next is this lotion. This lotion is called vampire lotion. Then you can use any lotion of your choice. You can use any lotion. Pimangdo lotion can go. I'm using also, I think that's 125 mils. And my next oil is whitener oil. I'm using one. Like I said, for lotion, you must not use what I've used. Use any lotion of your choice. I don't know if I even remember the name of the lotion, because it was removed from the container. I don't know if that was vampire or what. So I'm using my preservative. I know the quantity already. I just pour it, but you can use 2 tablespoons of your preservative because I want to avoid anything story that touches the heart. So I'm using Nature Secret as well. Nature Secret is a very harsh oil. Yeah, I'm using 1 container now. My next activate is pimando. So I'm using pimando. I'm going to be using also 125 mils of my pimando. Pour it into the mixture. Did you see that shower gel? The thing has soaked into the soap as if, oh my god. So now this is, I think this is the next day, or I don't know, is it the same day? Just mix it really well. Mix it really well. Mix it really well. Then cover it for some time and allow it to soak. But you know what? I did not leave my own for a very long time because my soap had already finished and customers were on my neck. My next activate is Snow White powder, and this is 150 grams. I'm using my rose water to dissolve my Snow White. I don't just want to pour it into the soap like that because it might not dissolve and it will not do the job. If it doesn't dissolve, it will not do the job. So don't just carry powders and put into your soap. This is a secret I'm giving you. Dissolve them first before you put it into your soap. Because if it does not dissolve, it will not work. Now, to my double boiler, just mix it in, making sure that it dissolves. Everything is dissolved. Then pouring it into my soap. This is the next day. You can see that it is well soaked, right? This is the next day. I was supposed to leave this soap at least 3 or 4 days. Now I'm using this my mixer to mix the soap. I'm using 2 machines in mixing this soap. Please get these 2 machines. I'm using this one, and I'm also going to be using my stick blender. I think I shown you guys in my other video. The stick blender I'm using in blending this soap is not the Chinese soap. It's Italian made. It is very strong. If you use the Chinese made in blending your soaps, trust me, just be sure that anytime you want to formulate a soap, you will use a new stick blender because it will get bad. So you need a very strong stick blender. So after mixing it, you can see after mixing it, I'm using my camwood powder. I use about how many grams? 150 grams of camwood powder. Now this is my next machine I am using. Stick blender, Italian made. I'm going to blend with it because I want it to come out as a smooth paste. Please don't allow lumps in your Molato soap. Blend your Molato soap into a smooth paste before you sell it. I'm warning you, don't go and expose yourself that you don't know what you are doing. So blend it so well. I noticed that it was too much, so the blending was not that fast. It was not effective. That is why I had to, after blending it for a very long time, it wasn't working. I had to use this machine again. You just have to be using the machine, use the stick blender, use the machine, use the stick blender, just like that, because the stick blender removes the air in between and makes it compacted. Very difficult for the stick blender to continue blending it. So you still use this machine. This machine will puff the soap, yes, trap air in between, then so that you can use the stick blender again. So I had to soap into 2, divide into 2 so that the stick blender can do the job really well. You can see it, right? It looks smooth, but not that smooth. We still have some particles there, and God forbid that I sell my soap like that. I don't need to go and let me not spoil my business now. Why should I do that? After removing it, the one that is left in the bowl, I use my stick blender. Now it is easy to blend. When you do this, don't overload your stick blender. Yes, you see, after some time you can see the soap, right? How is it? It is very soft, no lumps. And these are my containers. They are beautiful. Bottle your soap in a transparent container. Molato soap has to be attractive. It has to call customers. This is my soap. That is all. Thank you for staying with us this long. Formulate this soap and make sure you put a comment. Please comment, support us. Don't forget to subscribe. Also turn on the notification bell, like, share our videos. Thank you so much for staying with us this long. See you in my next video. This is CV Glow.